Alright. We're gonna try this again. So... I think I figured out what the problem was during Castlevania. Assuming this actually works this time. I restarted my router, and the internet is at least saying that it's not terrible now. So anyway, like I was saying last time, before I was so rudely unable to stream because reasons, welcome back to the Terraria fishing run. Last time we killed a wall of flesh, and I don't remember having killed the wall of flesh, I will admit. However, we apparently did because I've got this hammer and this gun. So ordinarily, what I would do is go around and start breaking things, specifically demon altars, because as you can see, this little tooltip says that this hammer can break demon altars. However, this is not a normal run. This is a fishing run. So I don't care about the altars, which is okay, because that means that I won't have to deal with the things that come when you break altars. Those things specifically being wraiths and more pockets of Hallow and Crimson. I will admit more pockets of Hallow would be kind of nice, because our only Hallow is in the jungle. But that can be addressed at a later date. For the moment, what I need is not there. What I need might not exist. Cool. Okay. Do I have a specifically fishing chest? You'd think I would. This is a fishing run. But of course that would make sense. So now I don't have a fishing chest. Well, I'll put this stuff in here for the moment. And it doesn't look like I've got any crate or fishing potions. I'm gonna go get this star and this star. My mana's at max, so I don't really need them. But it's fine. So I'm gonna talk to the fish lad. Hello, Nathan. Oh, great. I haven't actually found any sky lakes yet. But looking for a sky lake right now is gonna be dangerous. I would say let's do it, but I don't have a gravitation potion, so I'm just gonna chug these teleportation potions and see where that gets me. This is not a sky lake. Neither is this. Where am I? I'm over here. And I was over here. Cool. Well, that was fun. I should turn this down a little bit. And I have all sorts of fun things that I'd forgotten about. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to the guide. Where? There you are. Hello. We're gonna use that. That's a heart reach potion. This is the gravitation. We need feathers, fire blossom, deathweed, and blink root. We don't have the blink root. I guess that makes some sense, because for one thing, I just made a bunch of potions, and for another thing, well, I haven't been underground much. So what we're gonna do instead is come over here and get some water. From there, we're gonna come up here to Spaceland, the land of space. And we're gonna hollow out this island. Now, there is gold here, and I'm gonna throw it in the garbage, because who needs silly land gold when we can find non-land gold? We have no need for your foolish mortal stone gold. Let me just grab all of this. All of this is gonna go in the garbage because of the rules of this run. Plus, at this point, gold would be pretty useless anyway. Boop. No more. Goodbye. Hello, tree. Would you like a shark chainsaw? I bet you would. That wasn't even intentional. Oh, bother. We are back to some delay. My internet's just really not happy today. I'm gonna have to talk to someone about that. But now is not the time to talk to people about things. Now is the time to hollow out a large floating structure. And by structure I mean cloud. Do a cloud. Do a cloud. Does a cloud count as a structure? I don't know. But by golly, we're gonna call this one a structure. Hey, that's a worm. Now it's dead. Oops. I was gonna catch it. I did not successfully catch it. It's about like those times when you're about ready to throw a Pokeball and then you get a critical hit. Except usually the Pokemon don't explode. Unless you used Explosion, in which case I'm really questioning why you used that on a Pokemon you're trying to catch. Okay, anyway. We are removing some island. Since this is a small world, we really don't have to go very high for it to count as in the sky. And here we have more gold ore. And you guess where this gold ore is going? If you guessed anywhere other than the trash can, you're wrong. But if you did guess the trash can, then you were paying attention. Good job. Alright, just come up here. Shark away a little bit more of this dirt. You know, I'm left to contemplate whether this is still a living shark. I'm inclined to say yes, if only because I think that would be funnier. I'm immensely entertained by the idea of my character just kind of swinging around a shark. Actually, given who this character is based off of, I could see them doing that. Anyway, we have almost cleared out the majority of this island. We're gonna take apart that building, but we're actually gonna use that in just a minute. Yeah, it's... yeah. The lag's a problem today. If there was another day I could stream, I would do it another day. But there isn't. So, for the moment, we're left with this. And admittedly, it's a little bit sad. Thankfully, I'm recording separately, so an unlagged version will be on YouTube later, but that's of little consolation when I'm in the middle of streaming. Oh, there's a harpy here. Hello, harpy. Do you like what I've done with the place? Stop taking out the clouds. Okay. So now we have this. It's nice. This can go in the garbage. Because screw that. Yep. I appreciate that. Like I said, if I could do anything about this lag, I would. Unfortunately, it is what it is for the moment. But it's actually very important that I see what I can do about that before next week. So we'll see when that... We'll see what things look like then. For now, we're gonna fill a cloud with water. Because we heard you liked water, so oops. Anyway, we heard you liked water. So we threw some water... Oh dear. So we did it wrong. Cool. I'll just grab some water from over there. Anyway. Blah blah blah. Outdated references. Clouds are made of water. It's funny. Time to fill a cloud with water. I wish that I knew what the issue was today. Because it was an issue during Castlevania a little while ago. We've been out of town all weekend. But it's not usually been this bad. Yeah, well, hopefully it's bearable. At least for now. Anyway, continuing to fill a cloud with water. Because we need a sky lake, and I don't have the gravitation potions to just fly about whimsically looking for a sky lake. Plus, this will be way more convenient. Ugh. I'm going to have to deal with you, aren't I? Fine. You want to be dealt with? I'll deal with you. Sharks and bullets. Great combination. Particularly when dealing with birds. Oh, are we slightly better? We might be slightly better for a little bit. Cherish this moment. We don't know how long it'll last. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Oh dear. Why, thank you. But, this is fine. Just continuing to... It'd be nice if the rain would help. Like, if me and the rain could work together to fill this lake faster, that would be great. Unfortunately, the rain is not feeling like being helpful today. And plus, that's not really how rain works. So, if we're lucky, this lake will be full and I will be able to... This lake will be full and I'll be able to catch this fish before the end of the day. We've got about 12 minutes until then. I really doubt it'll take 12 minutes to fill this lake. It's not a small lake by any means, but that's kind of the goal. I will admit, if you're looking to learn about the physics of water, this probably isn't a great demonstration, as I am standing on a cloud in the rain, pouring endless buckets of water out of a single bucket. To fill a lake in a cloud. I have to wonder if this is an issue on the part of my computer or on the internet. I mean, I'm sure it's significantly due to the computer. I mean, the internet. But... Huh. Oh well. Wouldn't be a great stream if I just focused on, Wouldn't be a great stream if I just focused on how badly it was lagging. I guess I could explain what I'm doing. Basically, since this run is focusing on fishing, I am at the beck and call of the angler, who admittedly I kind of hate, but that's neither here nor there. And the angler's quest fish today is the wyvern tail, which is only catchable in Sky Lakes. So I'm making a Sky Lake, because I don't have one. And then I'm gonna fish here. I'll probably try to build a little platform or something, so I have somewhere to stand. But that may or may not actually happen tonight, just because I need to catch the fish. We're probably getting close to the point that I could just fish and actually catch the thing. But I built these nice little walls on the edge of this cloud lake, and by golly, I want them to be useful. Crimson Heart does not know what it's doing. Just a little bit more, and I should be ready to build myself a little platform house thing, and fish. I've actually got an idea to build a platform thing different from how I normally do. It'll partially depend on whether or not sunplate platforms exist. I think they do. But I haven't ever had reason to try. So what I'm gonna do is run back down. And I should grab this stuff real quick. Terraria is definitely a worthwhile purchase. It was actually the first game that I owned on Steam. And it's one of my most played. So, I mean, clearly I recommend it. There we go. Skyware platforms. Come up here. Back to the Cloud Lake. Cool, that is long enough. And there. Now that'll make it difficult for the harpies to get to us. Could put up some torches in here, so it's actually cool. Put on my angler hat. Throw on this stuff. And fish for a little bit. We've got about 4 minutes to get to the Wyvern Tail. Oh, well, there it is. Cool. Wyvern Tail acquired. And there's a harpy. And I wasn't wearing my horseshoe because I was fishing. Well, thank you for that. I mean, the funny thing is, I don't think that was that much slower. And we did get some crate potions, which normally would be kind of underwhelming. Gosh dang it, I did have crate potions. Oh well, we needed more anyway. I'm gonna throw some of this stuff in chests real quick, and then we will go back to fishing. I think what I'm gonna do is go up and go back up to the Sky Lake and keep fishing there. Because up there I can get sky crates in addition to the normal range of crates. Because since we're in hard mode now, and since we're focusing on fishing, we can now fish up hard mode ores in crates. So that's gonna be the goal. That's gonna be the goal for a little while. I could explore for a little bit, but that would probably just get me killed, and it's not gonna be as efficient as this. I wish I had a fishing potion. But because the fishing potion would just improve my fishing ability and make me more likely to catch better stuff. I do have to wonder if this lake is big enough. It's probably big enough. But I'm not totally sure. I mean, I seem to be catching things just fine. Crates in particular. Thankfully, because of the way this is designed, I think the harpies really are just gonna have a hard time even trying to get under this. Because of the way that they interact with the water. I haven't actually played WoW, so I wouldn't be able to make any comparisons there. I am American. In this big old mess. Oh dear. Okay, you need to leave. Goodbye. So, you can see here we got some palladium ore. Palladium is the lowest tier, or one of two options for the lowest tier of hard mode ore. The other being cobalt, which is my personal favorite ore, because I like the color of it. Now, once this crate potion wears off, I'm gonna go down and talk to the fisherman again. Let's see... what the new quest fish is. Yeah, English is one of those languages that it's... You have a massive benefit if you have it as your first language when it comes to actually learning it, because English is a messy language. I will, as much as I want to write and I should... There we go. Okay, not dying this time. For someone who wants to write, crap. English is kind of a necessary evil for me. Oh cool, cobalt. So now we've got a little bit of cobalt, a little bit of mithril, and a little bit of palladium. Mithril is the second tier ore. And I'm actually gonna see if I can make enough mithril bars to make... Oh, one ore short. Darn it. Okay. So, mithril is required to make a mithril anvil, which is in turn required to make much of anything with hard mode ores crafting-wise. Oh yeah, I got this anchor. It acts sort of like the harpoon weapon. It's got some decent range on it. Not great. It does a decent bit of damage. Also not great. So I'm just gonna sell it along with this beard. I could equip the beard, but it wouldn't really... It doesn't really do much. It's usually better to sell. And since I've already got a Minotaur, I'm gonna sell the tartar sauce as well. Let's see, I do not have damselfish anywhere else. I should probably put them in the potion ingredients chest now I think of it. And then we are off to the Crimson. Memory serves... Yeah, I've got a Crimson Lake there. It'll just be a matter of, can I survive the Crimson? Oh, right. Blizzarding. My snow biome probably isn't pure enough for me to be able to reasonably look for frost golems. The frost golems are a particular hard mode enemy that only shows up in pure snow when it's blizzarding. And they drop frost cores, which are used in making frost armor, which is some of the best armor that I have available to me in this run. This is not efficient. It's a good thing I've got unlimited bullets. What I should probably do is take out these couple of trees and build myself a little shelter here. Thankfully, unlike Corruption, Crimson doesn't actually have a worm-type enemy. So, if I'm here like this, nothing's gonna be able to get into me, other than maybe a slime or something. Oh. Because this block is sloped, I cannot place that workbench. And I already had a workbench, but that's okay. It's fine. So I'm gonna take this out and make a door. And what I'm gonna do is put this workbench up against the door so enemies can't get in that way. And now I'm free to fish. There are a lot of mummies having a little party down there. I might want to go take care of them in a minute, but I need this fish first. Yeah, what he's looking for is the ichor fish. I should equip this stuff. I think of it. And may as well use a crate potion. He's looking for the ichor fish, which is only obtainable in the Crimson. So that is the current goal. Excellent, a golden crate. Golden crates typically have better stuff than... Oh wow, nice. Golden crates are rare, but they've got really good stuff. That's the point I'm trying to make here. I think that the biome crates, like the sky crate I got earlier, are on par with the iron crates. Maybe a little bit better. Okay, there's the ichor fish. Ichor fish. I don't know. Ichor's a weird word. However you pronounce it. But... So I've got what I'm looking for. Now I just want to use up this crate potion on fishing here so I'm not wasting anything. Then I should go deal with those mummies and then take this back to the angler. It would be possible for me to get a crimson crate here, which would be cool. The biome crates, obviously you can only catch them in a given biome. So like sky crates I can only catch in the sky, crimson crates, crimson, etc. But they've got items that you could normally only find through some means in that area. So the crimson crate has items you can only find by breaking crimson hearts, which makes it rather useful if you've run out of crimson hearts. Hmm? Not know what the meaning of the yo in the chat is. Hey. Ah, Great Potion wore off. So I'm gonna re-equip my armor. Take care of these guys. They take a lot of hits, because the mini shark is good for speed, not single hit damage. And mummies are hard mode enemies. Oh dear. I don't feel like that's necessary information. So now that we're back here, much faster than I could have walked, we got a life preserver. That's exciting. Okay, quick stack some stuff. Put some things in the piggy bank. Now we can open these crates. We got a hardy saddle. I believe we've already gotten one of those. The crimson tigerfish and the hemopiranha can both go in potion ingredients chest. Oh, excellent! Titanium. And orichalcum. Titanium is a 3rd tier ore, and orichalcum is another 2nd tier. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of either orichalcum or mithril to make an anvil. And so there's not really much I can do with the words. There's not much I can do with the titanium yet. The titanium can be used to make a titanium forge, but only in its ore form, because you need the titanium forge to make titanium bars. So, almost ironically, the titanium bars are less useful to us than the ore right now. So I'm gonna come back up here and fish some more, so I can hopefully get some more crates. because what we need is more ore, so we can make progress. It would also serve me well to build up... oh dear. It would serve me well to build up a pure snow area. So I can find frost golems. Because, again, they're going to be the best armor I can get here. I should say, I am not going to be going all the way to the Moon Lord in this run. In order to do that, I would need to break my own rules, which would kind of diminish the point. Because in order to fight the Moon Lord, I would need better armor than Frost or Forbidden armor. Or Hallowed. I guess I can get Hallowed. But still, I'd need better armor than that. And the only way to get better armor is by mining things, and I'm not doing that in this run. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. So what we have here is a wyvern. What we have here is killing me. So, wyverns, however you pronounce that word, are sky dragons. Their existence was probably foreshadowed a little bit by the fact that there was a wyvern tail fish that I had to catch. Oh, right, wraiths can go through walls. So yeah, wyverns are big, scary, and doom. And I am only getting titanium. So we've got a ton of titanium now. But unfortunately we can't do anything with that because we don't have a mithril or orichalcum anvil. So, for now... oh yeah, let me grab... I got some extra accessories here. So... they are worth selling. If I go back up to the Sky Lake, I will get attacked again. This is a non-expert mode world, but I am in hard mode now. Where hard mode refers to the fact that I have defeated the Wall of Flesh and caused Hallow and more Crimson to show up. Okay, that's not effective. The mini shark is a significantly less useful weapon now, because it just doesn't have a lot of damage output. So the Clockwork Assault Rifle is actually a significantly better weapon for me to be using. It's slower than the mini shark, but it does way more damage per shot. Plus it makes fun noises. So, I should come up here, shoot some things for a moment, Oh wow, only 50? I guess I really haven't done much fighting. No, I don't want to damage this at all. So I'm gonna fish from out here, because this is way safer than trying to deal with, wyverns right now. I said way safer. Go away. Oh. The shark pickaxe is obtained from fishing in the ocean. It's the equivalent of the molten pickaxe. Oh, come on. Okay. Now that we've taken care of all of these rude interruptions, we can fish again. But yeah, the shark pickaxe is an ocean fishing item. Okay. We're gonna need to wall that up a little better. Or else just stand back a little bit. That might be a better option. I think I'm gonna go with the stand back, because it seems like the eye can't actually get in. I can just kind of hover around there. There's a clown down there, and the clowns throw bombs, but thankfully the bombs no longer destroy blocks. At one point they did, but they don't now. So he's just gonna kinda have a little party down there, and we're not gonna worry about him. I would guess that Dark Souls is significantly harder than Terraria, though expert mode is no slouch. I haven't played Dark Souls though, so I wouldn't know. Okay. It would be really helpful if we could get the high-test fishing line from the angler, because that'll stop the line from breaking. Which is very good. Yeah, I've heard mostly good things about Dark Souls, and I have the game, I just haven't played it yet. It's on the list. Anyway, we've gotten a couple of crates, and hopefully those will contain a little bit more mithril or orichalcum. That way I can make an anvil out of them. I'm inclined to save the titanium I've got until I can make frost armor, because frost armor will probably be my best bet. It would be good for me to look around and try to get some more health, because I do not have very much health. Okay, go away. You too. Okay. That is a bunny. That is not helpful. Because I'm streaming a challenge run, I'm not, letting anyone else on the server, and actually it's not even hosted as an available server. And beyond that, oh good, more crimson. Beyond that, I don't think that I would be comfortable personally with just, you know, adding whoever on Steam and, just playing with someone I don't know. It's possible at some point that I'll stream multiplayer Terraria with some of my friends, but beyond that, the chances of follower, or if we reach that point, subscriber Terraria are pretty slim. So, we're gonna go back to the Crimson. We don't have a corrupt world. This is a Crimson world. And we're gonna ride our majestic bunny that I just remembered we have, to get there faster. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting the number of times that that question has come up so far. It does make some sense, though. Terraria is a very good multiplayer game. Anyway, we still have our fishing stuff equipped. Ooh, a dark mummy. I actually do want to go ahead and kill that. The dark mummy has a... Ooh, those might be able to get in here. That's a bit of a problem. Dark mummies carry, or have the potential to drop, a couple of items that are really good for crafting. Wow, this is spread a little bit. I'm curious if the spreading slows down after you've beaten mechanical bosses or something. Oh, well, that's convenient. So we've already got the Bloody Man-O-War, which was today's quest fish. So in a few minutes, once I've gone through this crate potion, I'll take that back. It's good to know that dark mummies can spawn here, though. Because they actually have two items that are really important for crafting. Well, 3 counting the dark shard I already picked up. Though I will need another one of those if I'm going to use that. Because dark mummies can drop both the blindfold and the... Oh, is it the megaphone? I did not heal fast enough. Oh well. I think it's the blindfold and the megaphone that dark mummies drop. Both of which are required for crafting an item called the Ankh Shield, Also, we got the Angler Vest. That is amazing, because that is another, that's another fishing power boost, which will make it even easier for us to catch things. Particularly things that are good. So, you may have seen earlier that the wyvern that killed me flew through the wall. So wyverns can fly through walls. And there's not much... There's really nothing that can be done to prevent them from flying through walls. They just kind of do. So, it's more a matter of hoping and praying that they don't show up. And I think that because of how close the NPCs are, they actually cannot show up under normal circumstances. But the Blood Moon pushed it over the edge. Because NPCs living here reduces the enemy spawn rate by a significant amount. Particularly with as many as I have there. But Blood Moons increase enemy spawn rates. So I'm guessing that the Blood Moon pushed it up high enough that the Wyvern could show up again. And fighting Wyverns is an important thing to do, but with Crimson armor, it's a little bit of a stretch. I'll probably seek them out at some point, because, again, it's important. Wyverns can drop, well, they do drop Souls of Flight, which are used to craft wings, and wings are good. They let you fly much better than the Spectre boots that I've got, and they allow you to glide after you've gone past your flight range. And they also completely negate fall damage, so you no longer need to equip the Lucky Horseshoe to avoid that. I guess one thing that does need to be addressed, though, is that I haven't decided where I stand on obsidian. Because obsidian isn't really an ore, but neither are gems. And there's no way to get obsidian without mining it. So I can't get it through fishing. But I haven't decided... Eve. I haven't decided if I'm going to use the obsidian that I have or not. Because I didn't obtain it through fishing, but it's also not an ore. So it's kind of a gray area. And if I can't use the obsidian, then there's not really any point in me fighting those dark mummies to get the blindfold and the megaphone. I don't know. I might have come to a decision on that and forgotten what that decision was. But in that case, I guess I just need to decide again. In any case, This is the last crate potion I've got. So, the amount of fishing we're doing will go down a little bit after this is gone. Particularly if I'm also... there we go. Got a little bit more good bait. Oh. I guess I have a party girl NPC now. Also, it does seem like the, internet stabilized a bit, which is good. We don't seem to be having nearly so many issues anymore. But, yes. Hopefully... Okay, stop. No. Bad harpies. I might need to lower the, floor just a little bit. Well, if it's late, don't feel like you have to keep watching. I'm not offended by other people sleeping. Okay, we got some more cobalt. And some adamantite. None of which is really what I'm looking for. Maybe there will be a little bit of ore in the wooden crate. Alright, Eugene. Have a beard. And a turtle. And this sword will actually be an improvement, but I'll sell this one. There's the weapons chest. Okay. Quick stack that, quick stack other stuff. Excellent, more mithril ore. And you really don't have to worry about it. A small number of viewers is not something that is alien to me. So, definitely do get rest if you need that. Okay, where is... Okay, I'm gonna talk the guide. You there. Do I need more mithril than this? I need 10. Darn it. Well, I guess we do not have enough mithril to do anything. Yet. Also, a while back I was informed that I sold one of these without actually saying what it does. And I think that I rectified that later, but now that I've got one again, I'll just go ahead and restate if I need to. What this does is allow you to, if you equip it, you can collect rope from hanging vines. So, for instance, if I came over if I came down here... there are probably vines down here. Yeah. So if I equip this and cut these vines, I get vine rope, which functions just like normal rope. It's rather nice to get early on when you really need rope. Slightly less useful now, but not completely unuseful. So I will keep this one around. I think I'll just leave this dark shard in my inventory. So, what I'm gonna do now is go back to that Crimson Desert area, because I don't have any more crate potions. So while I could keep looking for crates, it wouldn't be the best use of my time, more than likely. Probably go with bullets, that'll hit things faster. But what I want to find is another dark shard from those mummies. Because there's a better gun that I can make if I get another dark shard. And dark shards are not an uncommon drop. I should actually equip the useful stuff, though, and not the fishing stuff. Now that's a nice thing about the vanity accessory slot. You can carry an additional set of accessories. Herplings are the worst. But yeah, you can equip or you can carry around an extra set of accessories without using up inventory space. Right. I put a block there. Oh dear. Those little frost fairies are rather annoying by sheer virtue of the fact that they do not have a destroyable projectile. A lot of enemies that shoot projectiles, like fire imps, goblin casters, stuff like that, you can destroy their projectiles. The frost, I don't know what it's actually called, little fairy thing, is not that sort of enemy. It's also worth noting that herplings can't go underwater. Whoa, did that jellyfish do 70 damage? Wow. Oh good, mummy pants. That was actually what I was looking for. We're done. No, we're not. Just gonna kinda shoot stuff until mummies show up. I could put out a water candle. That would increase spawn rates a good bit. But that would also increase the chance of herplings. And I am no fan of herplings. Alright. Oh no. They've called in the cavalry. Oh dear. Okay. So we're gonna go back underwater. Alright, yeah. Glad to have you, watch and comment for a while. Get some rest. At some point... Oh, bother. At some point I should really... consider putting the chat on screen. But... normally that's not something I need to worry about. Anyway, we're gonna keep trying for a little bit. At least until morning. Because... frankly, I don't have much better to do. Oh dear. I don't have much better to do. So... for now, we're just gonna keep shooting mummies. Okay, we're gonna have to do it better than that. Stack my money so I don't keep losing it. Yeah, the nice thing is with a gun like the Clockwork Assault Rifle, or something similar, like, the Mini and Mega Sharks are also pretty good about it. You can kind of just stun lock things. Keep them taking damage so they don't get a chance to move. Okay, healing now. It is nice not to have to worry about bullets anymore. That's one of my biggest aversions to using guns in Terraria, or really any game. I don't like to run out of ammo. I'm the type of person who will play Zelda and not use my bow or my bombs or anything because I might run out of them. Even if I have a full quiver. Alright, couple of mummies here. I'm surprised I haven't gotten another Dark Shard yet. There we go. I just had to comment on it, and then I got 2. We gonna go for 3? Nope, but we got a mummy shirt. Okay. So now we're gonna take this up to the guide. Here, have some dark shards. Okay. To make this, we need a shotgun and 10 souls of night, in addition to these dark shards. I don't believe I have either of those things right now. Yeah, I'll need to either fish or dig in the jungle to get a shotgun. Because as we all know, shotguns dwell exclusively in heavily forested locations. Okay, that's caught in caverns. I don't think I've got a... Oh, yes I do. Cool. I do think ahead sometimes. So we're gonna go down to that little granite fishing area. I'm gonna have to double check how I get to it. That's not too bad. Been a while since I've been here. I haven't disarmed the traps. I'm surprised that there are 3 boulder traps right there. Wow. World generation was not feeling very friendly there. At least I can finally disarm some of these dart traps that were giving me trouble early. Hello, jellyfish. I'm glad you're not in expert mode, jellyfish. In expert mode, jellyfish can... Oh. Stop it. No. Bad. Shooting at bats is ineffective. But anyway, in expert mode, jellyfish have an attack where they get all zappy and electric-y, and during that attack they are completely immune to damage, and also do significantly more than they normally would. It's a very troublesome attack. Oh look, it's one of those things again. Ice Elemental, that's what they're called. I should equip my fishing stuff. That'll help. I should use my fishing rod to fish. That'll help. Oh. So, fun fact, worms can dig through water just like it was dirt. Okay, now I have the hunger fish. But while I'm down here, I need to re-equip my actual accessories because we're having an adventure. Oh good, I'm glad you two decided to show up. Because I need Souls of Night. And I'm not going to get Souls of Night if I avoid the Underground Crimson. Because that's where you find Souls of Night. I mean, I suppose you could also, like, steal Batman's shoes or something. But he probably wouldn't appreciate that. Oh right, spiders. No thank you. So we need to reach a point, and we're probably there by now. This sounds like the Underground Crimson music. Yep, this is definitely Underground Crimson. So, any enemy killed in this area has a chance of dropping a Soul of Night. Unfortunately, every enemy in this area has a chance of being extremely deadly to me. Other than that one. Ugh. Ichor is an incredibly bothersome debuff. It cuts your defense by a large amount. Okay, it looks like I have not gotten any other Souls of Night, which means I have to go get 9 more. And all you give me is Coral Stone. Cool. Sarcasm. That's original. Anyway, we're gonna come back down here and keep trying to get Souls of Night, because I'd like a better weapon. Ooh, there's another Ichor thing over there. It does look like I need to be a little more this way, though. Maybe. Maybe I just need to come up a little bit farther. Because it's not reliably counting as Crimson in this area. If you notice, the background, this is the Underground Crimson background. And this is not that background. I'm still getting Souls of Night, to be fair. Oh, I'm confused. Sure, maybe I want to hear a joke. I can't heal yet. Death. Cool. Okay. Well, there's some more Ichor down there, and I actually do want to... Hey, look, there was a skeleton merchant down there. I'm not sure I like where this joke is going. Anyway, Ichor is used to craft a really good magic weapon. With the you need a book, some Souls of Night, and Ichor to make a weapon called the Golden Shower. And it functions sort of like the Aqua Scepter, in that it sprays liquid, but it sprays Ichor, which does the same thing as the it does the same thing that the Ichor stickers can do to you. And lowers enemies' defense. What's really great about that is that it works on most bosses. Ah. And being able to lower the defense of bosses is incredibly useful. So I will be trying to get that weapon. That'll require a lot more Souls of Night than I currently have, but that's an issue for later. Okay. So, oh, that Soul of Night's... Nope, that Soul of Night is still there. Okay. Oh gosh dang it. Go away. Go. Get out. I do not need you. Go away. Where did it go? There it is. Excellent, it dropped a Soul of Night. With all of these things, the floaty grosses around, well, it gets very difficult to navigate in the Underground Crimson, because every 10 seconds you've got a ghost trying to attack you. Oh, look, gems. Better go around them. And actually, I don't want to fall in that lava anyway. Case in point. I'm also really not sure why... I was hoping I was going to have 3 there. I'm not sure why ghosts can drop vertebrae. I mean, obviously they're in the Crimson, but they're ghosts. Do you even have a spine? I mean, at the very least, you are giving me lots of souls, which is, oh... Ugh. Yep, that's about what I figured. So yeah, as you can see, that little blast of ichor registered as the golden shower. It does the same thing that the weapon does. I do have plenty of Souls of Night for that now, though. Guide. Please tell me. To make this, I need to get 11 more Souls of Night and 5 more ichor. But I have been streaming for an hour and a half at this point, so I think I'm going to end it off here. Next week will be another fortune cookie, and hopefully more Castlevania. At the end of next week is going to be Extra Life. Some friends of mine and I are doing a 24-hour live stream on, well, to raise money for the MU Children's Hospital. So, definitely watch that. That'll be good. That's from noon Central on Friday the 14th to noon Central-ish on Saturday the 15th. So, definitely watch that. There will be more than just me. We'll be playing a lot of different games. It'll be a good time. But for now, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good evening. Bye, guys.